Hi, Siler. Zoom wouldn't let me on at first. I had to sign in like I was a new person. Okay, so who's there with you today, Siler?
On top of the thing? No.
Okay, you and Titus, anyone
That's
else?
not where I meant, but yeah, sort of.
Okay, let's bow in. Onegaishimasu. Okay, let's have one foot in front of the other. Start with gentle weight shifting forward and back. Just letting those arms rock loose. Just rocking forward and back. Pressing the front foot into the ground, send you back. Pressing the back leg into the ground, send you forward. So no upper body stuff. Upper body is just sliding on rails, just going for the ride. And we just let those arms relax, swing loose. And as you feel like you're getting warmed up, you can press stronger into the ground with that leg. And let those arms swing more. And other side. Okay. Then pressing both feet into the ground to send you up and down to get the arms to swing sideways. And try not to use any arm muscles, nothing in the arms, just using the legs, pressing into the ground, using momentum and rhythm. So working those legs and relaxing the upper body and arms. And then if we push off more, we get the arms going in a full circle. Try to have that just from the legs. And then the other way. And then let gravity take the arms. Keep the weight in the center. Just turn the hips. Make sure your knees are bent. Soft, relaxed shoulders again. Abdomen is relaxed and released. And then a little wider. Turn the hips, shift the weight. Sink into the hip, just like we do when we're doing Sayuendo, right? And that warms up the hips more. And walk your feet in and out. Okay. Rolling your shoulders, keeping your hands resting at your center. Rolling the shoulders. Hips. Other way. And on the ball of one foot and move the knee in a big circle. That way you warm up the knee, hip, ankle, and foot. And other way. Other side. Okay, arch. And forward. On your knee, press your hips forward. Up, tenkai, arch. Forward. Knee to press the hips forward. Up. Press the knees out. Figure eights with the knees. Other way. And go into a crouch. Wrist warm-ups, Aikido. And press, use your elbows to press your knees apart. Cut the gash. Aikido. Sankyo. Stretch. Come up using your legs. Shake the hands. And drop 3 times. Rock right down to your heels. Okay, senpai, let's work on your program. And we just have to review now. That's all, just review. Now, last class, we did Yoko Otoshi Undo. And in regular class with a partner, is holding on to the lapel. Mune, mune is chest. Mune dori, chest grab. But for our purposes, we're just doing a solo work where it's going to be the outside leg going down. Okay, so I noticed that you guys, you were doing the slap version. We have 2 versions, right? We have the regular break, fall, or slap. Then we have the version where you're touching down and you're rolling on the outside of that arm. So that's a roll. It's almost like doing a back roll, just on kind of one part of your body. So last time you guys were doing this and doing this lap, because that's what we're used to doing. And we've trained to do that. So your body and mind knows to do that, which is good. But we also want to have options. So another way is you just touch down and roll on a slight curve. Uchi. So let's try a few of those. Okay. So left leg forward. So that means we're going to step with the right foot. Slide on the outside of the right leg. Tuck your chin. Here we go. Tuck your chin. Touch down. Roll on the arm. Then finish in the regular position. Coming up. Back foot is right foot. Step, slide. Tuck your chin. Touch down. Roll on that arm. Okay, one more time. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, one more time, guys. On that side. Right leg back. Step with the right leg. Slide. Tuck your chin. Okay. Let's you guys do one on your own. I'll just watch. Same side, please. Go ahead. Dozo. Okay, other side. Right leg forward, so we're going to step with the left leg. Left foot goes forward. We go down the outside of the left leg. Tuck the chin, touch down with the fingertip, little fingertip, and roll along the edge. Okay, here we go. So left foot steps forward. Same position at the end. Okay, right leg forward. So you can step to the left foot. Step to the left foot, tuck your chin, touch down, roll on that round arm. And one more time, guys. Left foot, step forward, tuck your chin, touch down. Okay. Now let's do a couple where we do the normal otoshi, normal break fall. Okay. So let's have the left leg forward. So the right leg is back. So we're stepping forward with the right foot. And you can do a slap this time. So our two choices are, we have the roll into a side fall or otoshi, regular break fall. Okay, so we'll do that regular slap. So right foot is back, step forward with the right foot, tuck your chin. Okay, one more time, same side. Left leg forward, step with the right foot, slide, tuck your chin, slap. Head on the chest the whole time. Other side. Right leg forward. We're going to do the normal, regular slap. Step and slide with the left leg. Tuck your chin. Keep your head on your chest. Okay, one more. Go ahead, dozo. Okay, let's move along in your program. So senpai, the key drills, the alignment drills, and mind focus, you guys can do that as partners. The other ones we'll do solo. So you have your partner push on you, you angle your hips and your spine, push under their elbows, stay underneath their power. Part of what you're learning is to not meet their power, but to slide underneath it. So if they have greater power than you, they're not going to push you back or beat you with that greater power because you're not meeting their power directly. So you're underneath their power, so stay underneath their power with your hips and your spine. When you're ready, you step with that one foot. When you're ready, come up underneath their power with your hips and you walk them back. Okay, so let me see you do that. Dozo. So you just have to get underneath, Titus. Push the elbows up. Get underneath, Titus. Get underneath them. There you go. Okay, switch turns. Yeah, so if you run into any trouble, just keep pushing under the elbows. Make sure you don't slip off and bump heads, right? You got to be careful. Oh, good. We're back. Oh, yeah. All right, good. Okay. Let's see Titus do that. I didn't see any of that. So one more time, please. Get underneath them. Push under his elbows. There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. Okay. Now you guys, there's the, I don't know, I think maybe, I'm not sure if you guys will have room. This is the one where you do the roll. Your partner is waiting to give you some resistance, stationary push, and you do a front roll, come up underneath, low underneath their power. Do you guys have room to do that? Okay. Let's try it. We'll just do it once each. That's it. Nicely done. Yes. Yeah, we'll just do it once each. So let's switch turns. Okay. So that's how we'll do it on your grading as well. Just like that. Looks like you guys have room to show that. That's excellent. Okay, let's go through the push drills briefly and efficiently. So the first one is simply getting offline and pushing them along their way. So it's just an Ikkyo push without a pin. So I just get offline and push them along their way. So of course your partner's coming in, it's a double hand push, double shoulder push. You're getting offline, one hand to around the wrist area, approximately the wrist, other hand to the elbow or slightly above, so that you have nice leverage, good leverage to really send them on their way. And we talked about you don't want to be below their elbow because then their elbow can bend right into you. You want to be on the elbow or even slightly above it is just as good. Okay, let's do this. So, Hidari, left leg forward. Irimi Sugiashi. So that's Irimi Sugiashi and then Tenkai. And then we also do it with a Tenkan. Okay? So you need to keep good extension so that you can use your brace, your shape, your structure, your minuchi to send them when you turn your hips. So don't let your elbow bend because then you're losing your power, you're absorbing your own power. So that means you have to move offline enough. You have to move out of the way enough so you can keep your structure and keep your minuchi. So you can use your hip power and not lose your hip power. Okay, left leg forward. Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkai. Good, let's do that just a couple more times. Sugiashi, Tenkai. Right. Good, let's do the other side, guys. Migi Hanmi. So we're still doing Tenkai. Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkai. Keep the arms almost straight. Keep minuchi. Make sure you're not bending that arm when you're trying to push them, because then you're only as strong as these muscles right here. If you keep your extension, you got all your power of your whole body. Once you bend this, you've only got the power of these muscles here in your arm. You have this shape here, your whole body can transfer its power through your arms. Okay, Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkai. So that means you have to get offline with enough space so that you can keep your extension. Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkai. Once more. Hi. Good. Now, let's go back to Hidari. And this time we'll do Tenkan. So that'll be Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkan. We want to have choices. So sometimes it might be better to do a Tenkai. Sometimes it might be more natural to do a Tenkan. So now it's Tenkan time. Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkan. Okay, Sugiashi, Tenkan. We'll do that on 2 counts. Each, knee. We'll do that on 1 count. Each. Knee. Good, 1 more. San. That's it, guys. Good movement. Okay. Migi Hanmi. So we do Sugiashi, Tenkan. Here we go. Irimi Sugiashi, Tenkan. Good. Sugiashi, Tenkan. Okay, let's do that on 2 counts. Each, knee. Okay, 1 count, guys. Each. Yeah, keep your weight low and your arms out. Knee. San. Okay, now Exactly the same thing, but now Irimi Ayumiyashi. And we'll start with Tenkai. So that's going to look like this. Irimi Ayumiyashi, Tenkai. So let's have the right leg forward. Migi. Irimi Ayumiyashi. Keep your extension as you do Tenkai. Good. So that's Irimi Ayumiyashi, Tenkai. Keep your arms out, protecting your space. On 2 counts. Each knee. On 1 count, whole thing. Each knee. San. Yeah, keep a strong extension, guys. Look alive. Keep the current running through your body. The current, the electrical current, is your mind, your intention, your focus. Hidari Hanmi. So let's do this together. Irimi Ayumiyashi Tenkai. Two counts. Each knee. One more time, 2 counts. Each knee. Yes, 1 count. The whole movement. Each. That's it. Knee. That's right. That's right. San. Okay. So that's all the EQ pushes. Now we do the pin. Pin to the ground with 1 knee up. Okay, let's start again with Sugiyashi. So left leg forward. Let's do this together, break it down. Irimi Sugiyashi. Tenkai, drop down on your inside knee. That should be your left knee. Yes, right. Live toes, of course. Let's do that again. So that's left leg forward. Irimi Sugiyashi. 1 hand on the wrist, 1 hand at the elbow. Tenkai, and drop down to the left knee. Good. Left leg forward. 2 counts. Each knee. Good. Okay, 1 count. Each. Knee. San. So your left hand is on their upper arm, near their elbow or shoulder. Right hand is on the back of their knuckles, back of their hand, right? Okay, let's do that on the other side. Migi Hanmi. So, Irimi Sugiyashi. Left hand's on their wrist, right hand's on their elbow. Tenkai, and sink down onto your right knee. So you can use your left hip to brace their arm. Okay. Right leg forward. Irimi Sugiyashi. Tenkai, sink. Good. On 2 counts. 2 counts. Each knee. That's it. Okay, 1 count, guys. Each. Use your mind, your visualization to imagine what's happening. Knee. Get to the outside, hands on their arm, drop down as you turn. So use your mind to visualize. San. Use your left hip to brace that arm. Okay, now let's stay in Migi Hanmi. So we can do Irimi Ayumiyashi. and then the same pin. Okay, so right leg forward. Irimi Amiyashi, right hand on the wrist, left hand on their elbow. Tenkai and drop down on the left knee. Brace their arm with your right hip. Good. On a 2 count. Each knee. That's it. 1 count. Each. That's right. Knee, get to the outside of their arm, turn and drop. 1 more. San, get to the outside of their arm, keep your extension, turn and drop. Yeah, keep your Manuchi. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Hidari. So together, broken down. Irimi Aimiyashi. Tenkai and drop. Onto the right knee. Okay, 2 counts. Each knee. 1 count. Each. Good turn, good turn. Knee, get to the outside of their arm, keep your extension, turn and drop. 1 more. San. Good Manuchi. Excellent. Now, same attack. But now, we're going to reach across to grab the opposite arm, the back of their hand, right? Remember we talked about this, guys? When you reach across, we don't want to do it this way. When you're compromising yourself and you're bending yourself all up, knots. You keep your Manuchi, keep your structure, keep your posture. And so your Manuchi, your 1-arm Manuchi, can be affecting their structure and getting Kazushi. So that comes across. It could also be an atemi. Eventually, atemi will use more and more strikes. Atemi, it's a strike. So that's in there too. So that hand comes across, right across that 1 arm to reach over to grab the opposite hand. Okay? So we'll do Sugiashi, Ayumiashi, Omote and Ura. So coming in this way, we have Hidari, left side forward. We're going to do Sugiashi. And guys, what we're going to do is we're going to reach for that back shoulder. So we're going to reach towards that back side. Okay? And right now with this one, you grab before I get to you, right? The other one is right on your shoulders. This one, you intercept it. You intercept it before it gets to you. And hopefully that's what happens, is you catch it early. Okay, so again, left leg forward. And I think what we discussed before, Senpai, is we want to be in a stance as far as our legs so we can distinguish between Sugiashi and Ayumiashi and still work on that good footwork. But let's say we're not here. So it's like someone comes up and just does it without any warning. So then we have to come offline and go into shape and reach. Okay, so it might not be ready all the time. It might be a surprise hit. Okay, so we'll start like this, left leg forward, and then as soon as we move, we go into our positioning and our shape and reach across. So that's good training too, because sometimes you're caught off guard and you should automatically be able to go into a good shape. Good Manuchi. Okay, left leg forward. So standing normally, except that we have the left leg in front, right leg behind. Irimi Sugiashi. Now both hands go forward to protect yourself. Left hand reaches across in front of you. Rotate your hips to the left, rotate to the left, right hand to their elbow. First we do omote, so right leg, back leg steps in. Pause there to show good shape and good control. Then step off, away from their hips, away from their balance. Okay, so let's do that again. Left leg forward, arms down. Here, Sugiyashi, both hands go up, protect yourself. Left hand goes over to grab their hand before they get to your right shoulder, before they get there. Rotate your hips to the left. That turns your left hand over and your right hand to their elbow. Step in with the right leg. Pause to show good balance, good posture. Push right down low so they can't grab your leg. Then step off with your left leg, down on your right knee. Let me know if you're missing some of those details or if you have any questions. Okay, so here we go. Offline, reach across, rotate your hips to get your right hand to their elbow. Big step in with the right leg. Big step off to the corner with your left leg, down on your right knee. Okay, so of course that's omote. Let's go to the other side and do Sugiyashi omote on the other side. Right leg forward, coming in. We can get out of the way and intercept their grab. So right hand reaches over, grab the back of their hand, rotate your hips to the right, and that gets your left hand to their elbow. Big step in with your left leg, downward manuchi, way down so they can't grab your leg. Then step with your right leg over, away from their hips, away from their balance. Down on your left knee. Yes. Okay. So right leg is forward. Sugiyashi, arms out, protect yourself. Right hand comes across to grab the back of their knuckles. Rotate your hips to the right. That turns your right hand, palm up, your right fist, palm up. And gets your left hand to their elbow. Big step in with your left leg. Press downward manuchi. Big step off with your right leg. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, so right leg forward. Sugiyashi, arms out, reach across, turn the hips. Big step in, downward manuchi, right leg, big step out. Okay, so again, Senpai, let me know if you have any questions in there, if there's anything you're not sure about. Okay, now right leg forward again. We'll do Ayumiyashi. Oh, actually, we have to go back to the other side and do Ura, don't we? So, Hirari, left side forward, we're going to do Sugiyashi again and do the Ura finish. Okay, so offline, arms go out, protect yourself. Left hand reaches across to the back of their hand. Turn your hips to the left. Now, instead of my right foot stepping straight forward, which would be in front of them, omote, my right leg is going to step over to the right, to their rear, to their ura. So I step over by their other foot, step back. That's like a tenkan. Tenkai. Down on the right knee. You both have your right knee down, so hopefully that went well all the way through. Okay, so Hirari. Offline, arms out, protect yourself. Reach over with your left hand. Turn your hips to the left. Get your right hand to their elbow. Right leg steps behind them. Left leg steps back. Tenkai, sink. Yes. 5 toes, right? Here we go. One more time. Left leg forward. Arms down. Sugiyashi, arms out. Reach across. Turn the hips to the left. Right hand to the elbow. Right foot steps over. Left foot steps back. Tenkai. Down. Pin. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Ura finish on the other side. So Migi Hanmi. Sugiyashi, arms out, protect yourself. Right hand reaches across. Turn your hips to the right. Left hand to the elbow. Left leg steps behind them to the rear, ura. Right leg steps behind them. Tenkai and sink. Okay, a couple more on that side. Live toes though. Remember, live toes at the end. So you've got good control. You need to stand up real strong, or you need to push from here real strong. Live toes gives you that structure to have that power. If you don't have live toes, the weak point is the ankle. You could actually hurt it if you try to do something fast or strong. Okay, so right leg forward. Sugiyashi, arms out. Reach across. Turn the hips to the right. Left hand to the elbow. Left leg steps behind them. Right leg steps back. Tenkai. Down on the left knee. Okay, let's do one more. Sugiyashi, arms out. Reach across with the right hand. Turn your hips to the right. Left hand to the elbow. Left foot step behind. Right foot step behind. Tenkai. Sink. Okay. Now let's do Ayumiyashi. So let's have a Hidari. Left leg forward. So we do Ayumiyashi, and then the right hand's going to reach across. Because what we're going to do, Senpai, is we're always going to go towards the back shoulder, reaching to the hands going to the back shoulder. So when we did Sugiyashi, we're reaching here because we don't switch, we don't change. We reach here. When I'm doing Ayumiyashi, I'm going to reach here because now this forward side, in this case the left side is forward, becomes the rear side. When we do Ayumiyashi, the forward side becomes the rear side, right? So I'm going to reach across. So right now my left side's forward, but when I do Ayumiyashi, that's the back side. So I reach towards that left side with my right arm. Okay? So you just think that I want to reach towards that back shoulder. And this one becomes the back shoulder. Okay? So left leg forward. Ayumiyashi, arms out, protect yourself. Right hand reaches across the back of their hand. Turn your hips to the right. Now we're going to do omote first. So step in with your left leg. Big strong step, forward stance, downward manuchi. Nice and low so they can't grab your leg. Right leg steps out and away, down on your left knee. Left leg forward. Ayumiyashi, arms out, protect yourself. Reach across with your right hand. Turn the hips to the right, left hand to the elbow. Big step in with your left leg. Nice strong forward stance. Step out and away with your right leg. Okay, let's do that one more time. Ayumiyashi, arms out, reach across, turn the hips, big step forward, downward muchi, big step away, down and pin. Okay, let's do Ayumiyashi on the other side. So right leg forward. Okay, Ayumiyashi. So that means the left arm's going to reach across because the right shoulder is back. So left arm reaches across, turn your hips to the left, right hand to their elbow. Big step in with your right leg, strong forward stance. Big step away with your left leg, down. Okay, a couple more times on that side. Right leg forward. Ayumiyashi, reaching across with the left leg. Turn your hips to the left. Big step in, forward in front of them. Big step away with your left leg. Okay, one more time. Okay. Ayumiyashi. Reach across, turn the hips. Big step forward, downward manuchi, big step away. Okay, now let's do Ayumiyashi with Uda. Finish. Okay, so let's have left leg forward. Ayumiyashi. Right hand reaches across. Turn the hips to the right, left hand to the elbow. Left foot, instead of stepping big in front of them, it steps over behind them. Right foot behind. Tenkai, drop down on the left knee. I'm looking for live toes. Okay. Couple more like that. So, starting with the left leg forward. Ayumiyashi, right hand reaches across. Turn the hips to the right. Left hand to the elbow. Left foot, step behind your partner, your imaginary partner. Step back, Tenkai, sink. Okay, once more, guys, on that side. It's Ayumiyashi and Ura finish. Okay, right leg forward. Ayumiyashi, reaching across with the left hand. Turn the hips to the left. Step back. Oh, did I start on the correct side? Okay, so which side did we start on? Did we leave at? Right leg forward? Okay. Ayumiyashi. Yeah, reach across. Here we go. Turn the hips to the left. Big step behind, left foot behind. Tenkai drop. That's it. Live toes. Okay, one more. Okay, so I guess that's right leg forward, right? So Ayumiyashi, reach across, turn the hips to the left, big step behind with the right leg, step back, turn, drop. Okay, one more time, guys. So that's left leg forward. Oh, right leg forward, pardon me. Right leg forward. Ayumiyashi. Reach across. Turn the hips. Step behind. Step behind. Tenkai. Sink. All right. So I think that's all we have time for today. Okay, so let's do a wind down. Let's do some breathing and then a bow out. Misogi. Breathing in, expanding out. Breathing out, coming back in. Imagine your entire body is breathing. So your whole body breathes in, expanding and opening. Your entire body exhales. Okay, let your weight settle through your legs and feet. Mind and breath settling deep into your core, deep into the abdomen. In Japanese, it's called a hara. H-A-R-A. Hara, that's your core. That's your center. It's below the belly button, right where the belt knot is usually, right there. That's the center. It's called a hara. Another name for it is the tanden. So tanden or hara. So that's where we focus our mind and breath. That's where we let our weight of our upper body drop to. And then from here down into the legs and feet. Good, let's bow out. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.